Hello, friends. What's up? We're here to talk about the new aespa album, Armageddon. And can I just say, I'm a little obsessed with that name. Like, I think it's a really cool name. Anyway, let's go over how this video is going to work, okay? I'm going to run through the track list and give you my thoughts on each song, and then I'm going to give this album a score out of 10 at the end, but I do have a couple disclaimers before I continue. Disclaimer number 1, this album is new with the exception of the pre-release. I've heard all the songs, let's say twice or so far, and my opinions on them all very much change over time. Second disclaimer, my standard one, everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, that covers that. Let's get into the album. And the first song on this album is the pre-release Supernova, and I'm actually gonna skip it. I made a whole video when the song came out discussing this song alone. I will simply put that video in the description. I don't think I need to rehash everything I said in that video. My opinions on the song are pretty much the same from then. So yeah, I'll put that in the description. You can watch it for my full thoughts. So, the first actual song we will be discussing is the title track, Armageddon, and it's not good, if I'm being honest, at least in my opinion. It's not good. It might even be my least favorite aespa title, which is definitely not a positive, like, it's not good. It's mostly the chorus, if I'm being honest. It's very messy, and not in a good way. Like, to be clear, I am of the opinion all aespa titles are messy. They're all messy in their own way, but sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't, and this is one of the times it doesn't. The verses also just aren't that great for me. Like, they're not the worst things I've ever heard. I can definitely think of worse verses, but they weren't great either. Like, they're on the weaker side for me. We'll put it that way. That's not to say there's no parts of this song that I enjoy. The bridge, the first half of it, aka pre-beat drop bridge, that part's really pretty. It's nice, and I like it. The pre-chorus is also just amazing, frankly. It's fun, and it's poppy, and it slaps, and I wish it was in a better song. Big picture, I did not like this song. I think I made that clear, but it is not the worst thing ever, right? Like, it has redeeming factors, and even within the SM catalog, let's say, this is far from the worst thing they've put out in the past, like, 3 years. So, it's not horrible, but I did not enjoy it. Anyway, next we have Set the Tone, and it's another no for me. It's very loud. It's giving me headache music, and I, for one, do not enjoy music that gives me headaches. I actually do not listen to music in order to obtain a headache. This time, though, it's almost entirely the background music's fault. This background music is so loud and obnoxious, and it pisses me off, and I hate it deeply. The pre-chorus is, once again, the only true saving grace of this song. It's so cool. It's so good. I could very easily see it going into just a god-tier chorus. Unfortunately, that's not what we got. Actually, I lied. The bridge is also pretty. The bridge is also good. This time there's no beat drop in it, unlike in the title, so it's just all around a good bridge. The rest of the song, though, I'm gonna pass, frankly. The verses are not my style. I kind of hate the chorus. It's just, the song is not for me. There are people who will like it. I love that for them. I will not be one of those people. Moving on. Next we have Mine, and I'm gonna be honest, I physically grimaced when this song first came on. I don't know what particular thing about it is what caused that reaction in me, but I did have a strong negative reaction, and the chorus is really bad. That said, most of what is left, aside from the chorus, I can actually get behind. The verses have potential to be good, and the pre-chorus could be cool too. Like, I see the bones of what could have been a good song. Unfortunately, the music is too loud, and I don't like the chorus, which is kind of a deathly combo for me, so I will not be streaming this one in the future. Up next, we have Licorice, and it's somehow even worse than everything we had before, and spoilers, everything we will have after it. It's just, I really did not like the song. I did not like it at all. I greatly, like, it's not the worst song I've ever heard, right? But in terms of aespa's catalog, and definitely on this album, it's up there for sure. The verses just annoy me. The chorus is bad. Just frankly, it's bad. And even the pre-chorus, which admittedly is kind of good, does not do nearly enough to save the song for me. Basically, this song is not for me. Again, there are people out there who will love this song. I love that for them. For me, it's a no. The one caveat to that statement, I could see a drunken version of Simon really enjoying this song. Unfortunately, both currently as I film this and when I took these notes, I was 100% sober. So it was a no for me. On to the next song, which is Bahama, and it is our first good song on this album. Hear me out. It reminds me, not really in the song itself, but in the vibes, it reminds me of Party by Girls' Generation, and I'm really into it. First, the background music isn't bad. Normally par for the course for artists that I enjoy. Unfortunately, for aespa's album, like this specific album, that is a vast improvement. The verses are also great. The first one is such a good start to the song, and the second one is so fun. Like, I was jamming to the second verse. The pre-chorus, meanwhile, is actually pretty long. Like, I would say it's on the longer side for pre-choruses, but it really works. Like, it flows really nicely into the chorus. It hits just enough. It does its job perfectly. And speaking of the chorus, I love this chorus. I think it's incredible. It is simultaneously like pretty toned down and chill, but also fucks, and frankly, I want to lay on a beach and just listen to this chorus on loop for a while. The one part of the song that I don't love is the bridge, specifically the first half of the bridge. That is the one part where I think the music gets a little too messy and it starts to get a little off the rails. The second half of the bridge, though, with the raps, a bit excellent if I do say so myself. In short, though, I loved this song. It's in the Apple Music. I will be streaming it extensively, especially the more we enter summer. Like, this song is summer pop, and I'm so ready for summer pop. Anyway, next we have a Long Chat, and hear me out, okay? This song is good. I enjoyed listening to it. I will be listening to it again. At the same time, the background music is killing me. Like, it's way too loud in the chorus. In the verses, it's a bit messy and not in a good way. Like, it's kind of giving disaster. And frankly, if you took this exact same song, changed nothing about the actual lyrics, and simply put in different background music, I would love it. However, what we got is far from bad. The verses definitely have the potential to be good. Same thing with the chorus. I see the bones that could make them great. And the pre-chorus is cool. Like, I can get behind this song if I have to. Basically, it's good. It's good. It's a good song. The music, however, is the part that's really holding it back from being a great song, because it's messy music. I stand by it. If you took this exact song, changed none of the lyrics, simply made the music in the chorus quieter, got different music for the verses, it would be a moment. Our next song is Prologue, and this is another one with weird music, but it's different. It's different than the last song that also had weird music, because the music here, it's not bad. It just feels out of place, if that makes sense. That said, I liked this song. I think it's going to be a great experience as background noise. Like, put this on, make dinner, go about my day. I'll enjoy it a lot. As an active listen, it's still good, right? Like, I still enjoyed my time listening to this song, but I know this isn't its true form where it is at its best. Moving on, we have reached the penultimate song, which is Live My Life, and it is pop rock. I love pop rock. I don't believe aespa's ever done pop rock before. Do not quote me on that. I could be wrong. I do not remember them having ever done like a pop rock song before. And frankly, I'm obsessed with it. I unironically had the absolute time of my life to this song, right? Like, the music is excellent. I was jamming the entire time. And the verses, they are great too. The pre-chorus, meanwhile, is short, but it works so well. Like, the way it takes us from verses to chorus, flawless. And speaking of the chorus, oh my god, I loved this chorus. I probably had a concerning amount of fun to this chorus. It is my favorite chorus on this album, for sure. To summarize, I adore this song. I did. I will be streaming it on loop, and I need more pop rock from aespa as soon as physically possible. And, last but not least, we have Melody, which is our ballad on the album. Now, I've said this in other aespa videos, but I'll repeat it here. I am of the opinion that the vocally based aespa songs, the ones where the focus is the vocals and not as much on the background music, are some of the best songs aespa puts out. Like, if I were to list the top 5 aespa songs, you would be surprised how many of them are their more ballady sounding ones. And this song is absolutely one of them. Like, this song is stunning. It's incredible. It's gorgeous. They sound so good. It is a song that makes me just want to lay back and vibe and let the song itself transport me to new planes of existence. My one caveat for the song, the non-ballad girls will not enjoy it because they are not ballad girls. However, the ballad girls, the ones of us with taste, we will appreciate this song. We will give her the flowers she deserves, and it deserves it. Like, the song is amazing. But that's all I have to say about the song. So with that, it is score time, and overall, I'm going to give it an 8.2 out of 10. The first half of this album is a rough listen for me. If it was a mini with the last half, I would give it a much higher score. Because that back half, it still has the typical aespa mess, but it's better. And I got 3 new songs in the Apple Music. So yeah, 8.2 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know how you feel. You can like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And in the description, in addition to my Supernova review, I will put all my other aespa reviews so you can check them out if you so choose. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!